But in Caracas, these moves were seen not as law enforcement efforts, but as an encroachment. Venezuelan officials argue that the anti-drug mission is a cover for a more aggressive strategic objective, the eventual removal of Maduro's government and the assertion of control over the country's vast oil reserves, among the largest in the world. Padrino cited several recent incidents to make his case, including the destruction of boats allegedly belonging to drug traffickers off the Venezuelan coast by US forces. In one case, widely shared on social media and even posted by then-President Donald Trump on his Truth Social account, US forces claimed a second kinetic strike against what they described as narco-terrorists operating from Venezuelan waters. The Venezuelan side sees these as illegal acts of aggression. In his address, Padrino presented these developments as evidence of a broader campaign to intimidate and weaken Venezuela. He stressed that the Venezuelan armed forces were on alert and fully prepared to defend the country's airspace and territorial waters. His words were carefully chosen to project strength, the notion that Venezuela is neither surprised nor cowed by the presence of sophisticated US aircraft like the F-35 Lightning II. Throughout his speech, the minister invoked a theme of sovereignty, the idea that Venezuela's borders and skies must be respected, regardless of international pressure or the geopolitical ambitions of other nations. He sought to reassure Venezuelans that their military was vigilant, technologically capable, and ready to respond if provoked. President Maduro's comments further elevated the stakes, framing the situation not as a bilateral dispute, but as a threat to regional peace. By warning of a catastrophic war, he aimed to rally not only Venezuelans, but also other Latin American nations to resist what he portrays as US militarization of the Caribbean. His language evoked memories of earlier Cold War-era standoffs in the hemisphere. In Washington, officials maintain that the enhanced military presence is solely intended to disrupt transnational criminal organizations involved in drug smuggling. But the timing, coming during a period of heightened US-Venezuelan tension, has fueled suspicions in Caracas. The narrative on both sides could not be more starkly different. The United States describes a law enforcement mission. Venezuela describes a siege.